Okay, as we used to do, please don't look at the words. Okay, it's better now to close the books. Close the books, please. Close the books and just look at the picture. Look at the photograph I display on the screen of the computer that you're using. Okay, look at the picture, please. What do you see in the picture? You see a teacher and her student. The student comes to school and she forgot to bring her pen with her. She has exam. She needs to do the exam and she forgot her pen. What do you think she's gonna do? Do you think that she's gonna go back home to bring her pen to do the exam? Do you think she has enough time? What do you think she's gonna do? Yes, Rayan. Exactly. She's gonna borrow a pen from her friends, her partners. So as you see in the picture, this student borrows a pen from her teacher. Now let's read. Please listen.
Borrowed. Borrowed means used someone else's property and gave it back. Serena borrowed Mrs. Martinez's pencil. What did you borrow recently?
So when you borrow something, you need to give it back to its owner. If you kept it with you, you're not borrowing it. You're taking it. Okay, you're owning it. Okay, so borrow, it means that you take something from someone and you give it back to him. So what did you borrow recently? What did you borrow recently? I'm gonna tell you about me first. Okay, I borrowed a pen from my son Suhaib. He gave me a pen. I used it for just 5 minutes and gave it back to him. Okay. Yes. What about you? Yes. Some of you borrowed sharpener from his brother. Some of you borrowed the book from his friends, etc. Okay. Thank you. Now let's move to the next one. Let's move to the next one. Now, please look at the boy. You think that the boy is happy, and he is. He's really happy because he used to take just 1 riyal as an allowance from his parents, but this time his dad gave him 100 riyal, so he's very happy. So why do you think he's holding his hand tightly? What do you think? Yeah. Yes, he's scared that he's gonna lose the money. Yes. Okay. What else? Okay. Okay. So when your dad gives you 500 riyals, for example, and you take it with you to school, how do you think you're gonna hold the money? Exactly. You're gonna clench your fist. Clench your fist is the same way the boy is holding his hand. Is holding his hand. Closing his fingers tightly means what? He clenched his fist. Now let's move to the examples and the definition.
Clenched. Clenched means held tightly. The boy clenched a small object in his fist. What can you clench in your fist?
What can you clench
objects do you hold in your
in your
hand?
fist? Okay, a pen, a sharpener, a book. No, I think it's difficult to clench a book in our fist. It's really difficult. Okay, an eraser. Okay, it can be. Thank you. Now let's move to the next one. Now look at the picture. What you see in the picture, it's an owl. Sorry, it's an owl. If you look at the owls, you can see how they can turn their heads around. It's really strange for us because we cannot do what the owls are doing now. It's really difficult for us to turn our heads around the same way they're doing. So we find this way